Oh. They attacked me though, so. But
Hey, good to see you. Come on in. Only the finest for you. I give you my word. Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Fuck, my teeth hurt like a son of a bitch. Ain't there an artifact to make it go away? Make a hell of a kingpin.
I'd love to pick out some decent weapons, bro. It'll be as good as new. Even better. Feel free to drop by if you need anything. I can pick at your gear, and we'll have a nice chat. I'd love it.
Hey, good to see you. Come on in. Only the finest for you. I give you my word. Thanks. Don't be a stranger. Hey. Thanks.
Hello. It's pretty dark, right? You can't just leave. It doesn't work like that. We got to be careful over here because there is a flash, and if we see it with night vision on, it's probably going to blind us. So you've got to be careful. There it is. I have no idea what the source of it is. It is pretty cool though. Patched it. Or how many food?
Kinda weird.
I'm about to headed to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So, if you guys don't want spoilers, then yeah. But I won't be there for a while, so maybe another 20 minutes. Oh, this place is empty. Spooky. I'm happy with that. They must be pretty far, actually. Alright. That ship was a minor settlement, but after some, you know, some polite conversation with, between I've never seen it empty before. They at least kept the shopkeep there. That's new. Now the main place you want to go besides that is just up the road. Oh, a thorn. Okay. We'll go to the circus and then we'll head to Circa. Oh wow. Where am I? Thank you for playing. Thank you for your service. Okay. Now the circus. This place is crazy. Especially since the anomalies, or the artifacts, like to bounce around a lot more. This is going to be very interesting. I wonder if he's attracted to the bolts. Nope. Seems like the artifact disappeared. That's weird. Oh well. Okay. Now you might be thinking, this guy's doing a whole lot of running. Well, yep, that's true. There are artifacts that increase the amount of stamina that you have, so you can run faster, or actually run longer, and it regenerates your stamina faster too. So spend more time traveling, less time walking. Although, while I'm playing this, I usually just like to walk. But it's so peaceful just walking through the woods in light rain. There's a rainbow in the sky, and then you get sucked into an anomaly and it almost kills you. It's so nice. Maybe they got some food for us.
Stalker, wait.
Oh.
Come here for a second.
What you want?
Listen, man, you've really been to the swamps. How come you're still alive? I hear nobody makes it there.
Well, you're wrong.
But still, how did you manage it?
I'm not telling you. If you try to go there, you'll just get yourself and your buddies killed.
Hey, watch it. I'm a bona fide stalker, man. One of the best. Everybody knows that. We've wandered around half the zone and me and my squad made it almost the way to Pripyat. How about you tell us how to get to Clear Sky? And we part ways on good terms. So, how are you going to play this?
Are you threatening me?
Fine. You want the route? I'll sell it to you.
Fair enough. Got no coupons on me, though. Hey, you want artifacts? We've got some. How about it?
Fine. Your funeral. There's a path there from the smoldering farmstead. Here. I'm sending it to your PDA.
Cool. We're gonna get ourselves some real loot. We're gonna hit the jackpot, guys. Now, let's think about our equipment and route.
That guy's gonna get themselves killed. Hey, there's some food. Thanks, boys. This game is so beautiful now. The game starts you off with near grayscale, but I turned up the color saturation a bit, so now all the colors just kind of pop and it looks more alive than dead. Okay. See what I mean? You just walk through the woods and then there's a ghost right in front of you.
I see a loner. He's got some kind of weird device on his back.
That loner's a little on the weird side himself. Come on in, Skiff. We've been waiting for you.
Let's cut to the chase. We can always chat later. I've always had a feeling this zone was something more than just a place on a map. And now I'm sure of it. I'll get it working like a charm. We're down here. See you around.
You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot. And left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
I didn't expect to see you two here. You're working together?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is always eager to help. But he never tells me why.
Why spoil a good surprise?
What did you want to talk about?
I found out that the Ward moved the Wish Granter from the CNPP to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
The monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous, even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen Faust. You mentioned the Wish Granter as well before he, disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
A Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once, and it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the Ward is fine by me. We all do what needs to be done, and we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4, even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at S.T.A.L.K.E.R like S.T.A.L.K.E.R says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dallin is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
Can you remind me again what the Wish Granter is?
An atrocity.
It's a device that was used to protect the center of the zone. They had it installed inside the CNPP sarcophagus. It drew stalkers to it with the promise of granting wishes.
The Wish Granter, or monolith, drove people insane. Those who survived the ordeal were brainwashed and became monolithians.
I've always wondered, Strider. What did you wish for when you got there?
So what do you want from me?
I see you found what you were looking for. And you're going to find even more. In the darkest part of the zone. Built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my squad together and head for the Institute. We need your help, Skiff. Noontide... No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes good people make bad choices. I trust you to make the right one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Koshnev knows what he's doing, I'll give him that. Would you welcome our guests, Skiff?
Strider and I need some time.
It's a big dude. Let's do this. Okay. We're gonna stop at the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Just over here. Gonna work on my inventory. Just a little bit. This SIC here, it's one of the new guns they added with the 2.0 update. It is really strong. Really strong. It's basically a Dragunov, but you can take the scope off of it. And it's the what's it called? SVU, I think. SVU or SVD from World War II gun. It's not the SKS, but it's the step up from that. Shoots 7.62 by 54, which is a pretty hefty round. That's the same round that a Mosin Nagant shoots. It's equivalent to a 308, I think. Everyone knows what a 308 is. Another ghost. In the fog.
Anybody ever tried eating emotion?
There's my timer. So I set a timer for every 2 hours, and every 2 hours, once that timer is over, I sit down and read the Bible. I read one chapter of the Bible, and I've been doing that every day for I don't know how long. Yeah, I spent a long time in my life not knowing God, and it really sucked.
Fuck these rags. Wind's going right through it.
But ever since I met Jesus, man, life's been pretty good. Hasn't been easy, but
Hey, good to see you.
it's definitely been better. Because when I met Jesus, I was homeless and a drug addict and you name it. Everything under the sun. But
What a day, huh? No coupons, zero loot, and an empty stomach.
helped me to know what it's like to love and be loved. And everybody wants to be loved. Even though there's some people out there that say, I don't care about love. Well, they're liars. Everybody loves love.
Man, I really need a new piece.
Okay, I think we're about good. Say we're pretty well kitted out.
I'd love to pick out some decent weapons, bro. It'll be...
Okay. We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us, the deeds you did in their days, in days of old. You drove out the nations with your hand, but them you planted. You afflicted the peoples and cast them out. For they did not gain possession of the land by their own sword, nor did their own arm save them. But it was your right hand, your arm, and the light of your countenance, because you favored them. You are my king, O God. Command victories for Jacob. Through you we will push down our enemies. Through your name we will trample those who rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, nor shall my sword save me. But you have saved us from our enemies, and have put to shame those who hated us. In God we boast all day long, and praise your name forever. Selah. But you have cast us off and put us to shame, and you do not go out with our armies. You make us turn back from the enemy, and those who hate us have taken spoil for themselves. You have given us up like sheep intended for food, and have scattered us among the nations. You sell your people for next to nothing. You are not enriched by selling them. You make us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to those all around us. You make us a byword among the nations, a shaking of the head among the peoples. My dishonor is continually before me, and the shame of my face has covered me, because the voice of him who reproaches and reviles, because of the enemy and the avenger. All this has come upon us, but we have not forgotten you, nor have we dealt falsely with your covenant. Our heart has not turned back, nor have our steps departed from your way. But you have severely broken us in the place of jackals, and covered us with the shadow of death. If we had forgotten the name of our God, or stretched out our hands to a foreign God, would not God search this out? For he knows the secrets of the heart. Yet for your sake we are killed all day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Awake! Why do you sleep, O Lord? Arise, do not cast us off forever. Why do you hide your face, and forget our affliction and our oppression? For our soul is bowed down to the dust, our body clings to the ground. Arise, for our help, and redeem us for your mercy's sake. My heart is overflowing with a good theme. I recite my composition concerning the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. You are fairer than the sons of men. Grace is poured upon your lips. Therefore God has blessed you forever. Gird your sword upon your thigh, O mighty one, with your glory and your majesty. And in your majesty ride prosperously because of truth, humility, and righteousness. And your right hand shall teach you awesome things. Your arrows are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies. The people fall under you. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. You love righteousness and hate wickedness. Therefore, God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness more than your companions. All your garments are scented with myrrh and aloes and cassia, out of the ivory palaces by which they have made you glad. King's daughters are among your honorable women. At your right hand stands the queen in gold from Ophir. Listen, O daughter, consider and incline your ear. Forget your own people also in your father's house. So the king will greatly desire your beauty, because he is your Lord. Worship him. And the daughter of Tyre will come with a gift. The rich among the people will seek your favor. The royal daughter is all glorious within the palace. Her clothing is woven with gold. She has been brought to the king in robes of many colors. The virgins, her companions who follow her, shall be brought to you. With gladness and rejoicing they shall be brought. They shall enter the king's palace. Instead of your fathers shall be your sons, whom you shall make princes in all the earth. I will make your name to be remembered in all generations. Therefore the people shall praise you forever and ever. That was 2 chapters, but that last one was, the first one was kind of sad, so I did something about it. I felt like the one after that would be a little more happy. So, and I was right. It was more happy. It was happier. Excellent.
Turning into a zombie is the worst. I'd rather die.
Restroom break. All right, here we go.
Nothing, huh? If you don't laugh at that one, you're a cop. A stalker calls his pal. I need help. I've got this tooth problem. His pal is like, maybe you should not bite what you can't chew. He says, tell it to the thing that's got its teeth in my ass. Damn, you're good.
Oh, cool. All right. We're going to Circa now. Do I want to do that special thing that... I think I'm going to do that special thing. Hopefully that thing is there. Let me grab my shotgun. You ready to see a special thing? It's going to be really special. Probably take 50 rounds, so then we can sell, or not sell. Take this.
I'm so over it.
Okay. We're about to go and kill, hopefully not get killed, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. One of the zone's most deadliest predators. I'm not joking, he's deadly. But I got a certain technique that I apply straight to his forehead. And it's on the way to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So, and after we get done with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we're actually gonna do. I'm hoping that the Cost of Hope DLC mission is gonna be available after that. I've already done the first part of it. But we will hope and see. And if it is available, then we'll go and do that. That's that fire cave we went into earlier. Got a magma, which I still have on me. Oh. We need food, Lord. Feed me. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Talk to our boss. Talk to our boss.
These guys are standing here pretty weird.
Well, here we are. Do you need anything? See ya.
Thank you, Lord. There's this show that I watched about a week ago called Alone. And there's this guy on the show, his name is Roland. And he shot a muskox. Like, he was, he's surviving out in the wilderness alone up in the Arctic. And he shot a muskox with his bow. And, the muskox was like, it was running off and bleeding out. He ran up to the muskox with his knife and he stabbed the muskox to death. And he had his camera in his hand and he looked up at the camera and he said, "Praise God, we got big game." And then he won $1 million because he caught a muskox and was eating it for like 100 days. It was pretty cool. It's crazy how that show is real. Oh, good. Here we go. All right. Chimera. Let's get real low. Hopefully he doesn't, hopefully he doesn't hurt me. But I got a way to deal with him. Where is it? Sounds like he's up there. He's in the wall. I did kill him not that long ago, so... Yep. Okay. He's inside of the wall. Alright. Well. Oh. How about I try and reload? There he is. Oh! Oh no! He got me in my spot. No. That's not cool. That's not how you do that, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Praise God. We got big game. And he didn't kill me one time. Awesome. Clip it. Unexposed stash. That was cool. See, I told you I had a little system for it. Okay, here we go. To Circa. We essentially passed the skill check. We got the Chimera ear. Collectors are ready to pay an arm and a leg for the mutated ears. But stalkers who have earned this trophy are not ready to part with it. After all, the Chimera ear is proof you are a true stalker legend. Awesome. Now, he would have done so much more damage to me, but I'm wearing a fully upgraded CVD suit with aramid lining, so got a pretty high physical protection. But also, I've got a magic cube and a compass, and those increase my physical protection by a lot. So I've got maximum physical protection. Yeah, that's why he didn't do very much damage to me. I'm playing on Stalker difficulty, so if I only had like the compass or just the magic cube, he would have killed me in like 2 hits. But we got blessed. What can I say? Now I'm just looking to get another compass, so because the compass is actually better than the magic cube. This does 4, and that does 5. So yeah, compass has a cool description too. The description is, stalkers hold the belief that whoever discovers and holds onto the compass will gain the ability to safely navigate the zone's most treacherous areas. And it looks cool. And the magic cube, when exposed to the infrared spectrum, it becomes transparent. That's all. But yeah. Alright then. Yeah, you try and kill the Chimera with a submachine gun or something. I killed it one time with the spitter, but it takes a lot. Shotgun's the way you want to go with it, and high caliber. All right, here we go. Circa.
Stand aside. This is a restricted strategic facility. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
I have an appointment with Dr. Dahlin. I brought the scanner.
You must be Skiff. Head to the internal checkpoint. They'll direct you from there.
Warning. Science Group 2104 has finished its shift and is departing. The arrival of the next group is on hold until the current protocol is lifted.
Praise God, we got big game. Can I drop the year? What happens if I drop the year? It's actually got a model. That's pretty cool.
Colonel, a loner is here with the scanner. Initiating guest protocol. Go ahead. They're waiting for you inside.
That is pretty cool. It splashes when you throw a bolt at it. What? It dropped an artifact. I'll take that. Slimy. That's cool. I didn't know it dropped an artifact. Alright then.
Is that him? Give it to me.
We've met before. You know
We
it's
need to
me.
run compatibility tests. Check everything is all right. Oh, yes. Of course. You must be tired. Oh, here. Here's the key to my room. I'm sleeping in my study either way. Don't worry about your reward. You'll get it. In fact, someone would like to talk to you as soon as we've completed all the necessary tests. Have some rest. And get yourself cleaned up. My colleagues promised me a surprise for my birthday. I wish I knew what it was. Guess you'll have to tell me. Enjoy it! Come on! Really? Thank
Says
you!
you're not in charge, Dolan.
Here, walk through the metal detector.
Warning. Associate Professor Havrish and Laboratory Assistant Smitkoff proceed to the transportation platform assembly location.
Probably not an artifact hidden under the desk. Those are cool. Yes. The Rapal... Yeah. That's the Thunderberry. Not sure what that one is. It's just like a bubble. Oh, that one's pretty.
Warning. A mission imminent. All staff and guests of the Institute are to vacate the outer perimeter immediately.
Yes. This one. I have 2 of those. You know what they do? They're very good. Maximum radiation dispersion, maximum chemical protection, maximum increased durability on equipment. I have 2 of those. Pretty neat. And we got that one. Oh, wow. Freaky. No. Crest. There's quite a few artifacts that they don't have here. There's some over here too. I like this one. Yep. Okay.
A higher access level is required to obtain further information. A higher access level is required to obtain further information.
Damn, now I'm going to end up with a migraine again, and I've got reports to
By
fill
the
out.
way, the
About
emission
time they
shielding
cleared
was also
everyone
designed
out of
by
here.
yours truly. It was based on the results of the Caribbean experiment. As for the scanners, all
How was I
credits for them
supposed to know
goes to my
it was
colleague
going to
Hal.
happen right away?
Oh, I'm
Unlike you, I don't consider
You're not
fortune
alone
telling
in
a
that,
scientific method.
Unfortunately, he just vanished into thin air.
Identity confirmed. Greetings, guest. Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the gateway to the future. The Scientific Institute for Research of the Chernobyl Anomalous Area is a cutting-edge scientific facility that employs the world's top
Yeah, whatever.
We're working to transform the Chernobyl Anomalous Area into something that will benefit humanity rather than threaten.
Like they didn't have a magic cube here.
Warning. Repeat, a mission imminent.
Or a slime. That's not good. Oh, it does! What? That's new. Mitchell Dolan, the young scientist now at the helm of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, shares his thoughts on his appointment. I know this might not sit well with everyone, but I do not see 2006 as a tragedy. It was a blessing for humanity. The zone presents endless opportunities that cannot be confined behind walls. As director of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I am committed to ensuring that in the coming years. This is new. I don't know what the code could be. Maybe 2006. It is. Battery? I'm just robbing a stash. What's new? Note on expensive paper. We're on the verge of surpassing your father's accomplishments. Oh. Interesting. He had a battery in there. That's weird. Before the update, you could actually readjust this photo, but this did not open. This was not here. So, that's new.
Skiff, come in. Are you there yet? See if you can get to the labs and find out about the monolith. I'm counting on you, Stalker.
They've got some serious security here, Strider.
I know. That's why it was crucial for you to get there. My men outside are looking for a way in. The monolith is an evil no one should ever exploit. Please, help us.
Attention. The laboratory experiment schedule in Sector C has been updated. All activities that have been cancelled will be resumed upon the return of core staff. Have a nice day.
Yep. We're at S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
This will be the day of our trial. Soon, we will establish connection to the generation and gain full control over the anomalous energy. History will remember our name. That's all. You can get back to work now. That's all.
And here's the man who made this breakthrough possible. Come here. Please. I'd like to talk to you. I hope you had a good night's sleep, Skiff. We're on the brink of the most important event in human history. And I want you to be there to witness it up close. After all, if you hadn't brought us the Alpha artifact, our artifact farm would still be looking for the key to the generators.
What makes the Alpha artifact so special?
It possesses unique properties. The artifact is capable of converting electrical energy into a psi field. It's also incredibly rare. We've never found anything like it in the zone, nor have we been able to replicate it. And it's the only way to connect to the generators remotely.
You can grow artifacts?
It's my primary project here. My pride and joy. We are capable of synthesizing artifacts that are identical to those that occur naturally within the zone. Regrettably, we were unable to replicate the Alpha artifact this way. But that doesn't matter anymore. We have the Alpha now. And it's all thanks to you.
The generators? What are those?
The zone doesn't just exist on its own. It possesses a center, a source. This source is located within the generators, an installation to the north of the CNPP. There's no way for us to get there, physically at least. However, we can establish a remote connection to the generators. That's where the Alpha comes into play. We can solve the energy crisis, reach the outer limits of the solar system, expand our horizons in the study of physics. Your discovery is going to change the world, Skiff.
Confinement breach detected in the cryptobiology lab. Initiating Aegis protocol in Sector C. Please remain calm and have a nice day.
Damn! Aegis means an uncontrolled anomalous exposure. That means a shutdown for all labs. How are we supposed to test the Alpha now? Wait for a special dispensation from the Colonel? How long will it take? Even with all their gadgets, the ward can only handle anomalous phenomena in controlled lab environments. Against something like this, we're talking days, at least.
What kinds of toys?
Advanced weapons and ammunition. They've already been tested on live subjects. Seems like a misuse of our funding, if you ask me. Once we successfully establish a link to the generators, the zone will disappear, and none of this will be needed anymore.
At this rate, I'm gonna get bed sores from your penthouse couch. Maybe I can speed this up. Remember, the things I've seen in the zone were just as baffling and uncontrollable.
Are you suggesting we skip protocol and go full Stalker on this? It could work. Look for Dr. Krivenko. He's probably at the ARL now. The cryptobiology lab is his domain. He'll point you in the right direction. But remember, this anomalous exposure isn't your typical zone activity. Our emission protection system has never failed us before.
Attention. Due to Aegis protocol initiation, Groups 2105 and 2203 will depart ahead of schedule.
With so little staff.
He said, be careful because...
2105 and 2203. Please proceed to the rally point immediately.
A stalker?
Have a nice day.
They are kicking scientists out and letting a stalker in.
If another product of Dallin's genius fails, it's easier to hush a stalker than issue a gag order in front of respectable professionals. It makes sense.
And speechless. What are they up to?
Be careful because an emission shouldn't be able to spawn anomalies in here.
Today. I thought she never left her office, but... And you know what? She gave me that look.
You think you're next?
Attention. Anomaly Research Laboratory staff, please proceed to evacuation. Please leave your workstations within 5 minutes and proceed to the rally point. Make sure to arrive on time.
I am Dr. Krivenko, head of the Joint Cryptobiology and Psi Medicine Laboratory. Follow me. A Stalker at the Institute. That's a new one.
Not that one. Oh, there's 2 doors. Uh-oh. Why are there 2 doors there? Unknown. It's an anomalous door. That's not supposed to be like that. How does that happen?
Do you know an anomaly has cropped up in cryptobiology? No? My colleagues over at ARL reviewed the footage, and they think it might be a spatial anomaly.
How often does this kind of emergency happen here?
Hardly ever. Our security protocols cover every scenario, so everything is always under control, especially when it comes to special projects.
Everything is always under control, except for when it's not.
Then how did the anomaly show up despite your security measures?
I have no idea. We have complete control over the appearance and behavior of the anomalies you see behind me. But that particular one developed outside the testing site. In theory, the Institute's emission defenses should have made it impossible. Maybe someone helped it manifest. Sabotage is the last thing we need right now.
Wait, so you think someone caused the anomaly to show up?
What are you working on? I'd like to know what's in store for me there.
Simply put, we are studying the zone's various harmful effects, along with ways to protect against them. I am afraid you don't have the clearance for me to be any more specific than that.
All right, I'll go see what you've got there.
Here, take my gun. Korshunov issued these to all the lab managers, but I never thought anyone would actually need them. Professor Herman once mentioned that anomalies like this one always have an entrance and an exit. The cause of its sudden manifestation must lie on the other side. Due to the Aegis protocol, the regular entrances to my lab are sealed. The only way in is through the ventilation system. You'll find the engineering entrance outside, near the ARL building. Please be careful around the specimens of local fauna in the lab. They are quite valuable to our research.
Got it.
A stalker? Why'd they let him in? First, they get all these warnings down here, then all start stalker merchants around. This is no research facility, not gonna be bug.
Quite a machine. Interesting. Hold on. There we go. And no one says anything. That is so satisfying. Yippee. Hang on. There. Pick the door, check for traps. Don't just check for traps down here, but also look up. Check up there, because sometimes they'll blow your head off if you're not careful. Oh no, there's still more. There we go. Praise God. Look at that. Give me that toe.
Something's not right.
Hey, I'm here.
We know what's here. Go, boys.
Swapping to your secondary is always faster than reloading.
I was stuck in the lab when they initiated the Aegis protocol. Can you imagine? I had to lock myself in a cage just to avoid getting devoured by those monsters. You'll deal with them, won't you? Here, take this. It's the key card to the storeroom. Maybe you'll find something useful in there.
$74 days, ratio of 98. 0.98. No potential. Should be disposed of. Poor guy. I still got my keys. Yep. All right.
Attention. Preparing to initiate the Guardian program. The main purpose is to train the participant to face any dangers in the zone. You're about to go through a series of challenges based on real combat experience. Attention. The Guardian program has been initiated. Despite any effects of the anomalous energy.
Okay, can I get this first try? I think it's this one. It's that one. Then we do this one. Yep. And then we go... Well, we do this one. Haha, first try. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, here we go. Oops, that's not how you do that. There we go.
Testing. Thank you for participating. Please wait for deactivation to complete.
If the intensity of radiation is kept at the same level, there will be irreversible changes. All the changes so far remain within acceptable parameters. Does Dolan know about all this? Believe me, all interested parties are in the loop. I never expected you, of all people, to be concerned about the ethical side of the matter. I'm concerned about the my career side of the matter. I had to abandon my own research for this, and now I'm facing the risk of being left with nothing. All our sacrifices will bear fruit when 5th level protection is created. Keep up the good work. Until then, people will continue to get sick and die. Ah. Progress. Science. It said leap into the spatial anomaly. I backed into it.
Don't be afraid. Come on over. Skip, you made it here too. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised given what you went through to bring my scanner back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'd say I'm glad you made it through your first night in the zone, but you probably wouldn't believe me.
You bastard. I thought you were dead, and you just took off.
What else was I supposed to do? Fight my way back to you? Things aren't as straightforward as they seem. Come on in. I'll open the door for you.
He's a very bad dude. Very bad.
Unlock the door. Come on in. Let's have a chat. There's no other way out here anyway.
Check for traps.
You got to understand, Skiff. I didn't think I was going to make it out alive either. I thought the ward was coming after me and the scanner. You know what Caution does to people he sees as traitors?
If you're so scared of Korshunov, why'd you steal the scanner?
Steal? It was my creation. I invented it, not that no-talent hack Darlin. And you've proven that it works. What else was I supposed to do? Stand by and watch the Institute squander enormous resources on that artifact farm of his? But Korshunov doesn't give a damn about science. When I found out you'd come to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I realized that my scheme was done for. And so was I. I had no choice but to use an experimental design to create a spatial anomaly. I knew that the Ward wouldn't risk going through it. It didn't work, though. We're inside a mothballed section of X-11 now, not outside the Institute as I'd intended.
So he, failed. Check for traps. No traps.
Don't worry, I won't leave you here. I feel like I owe you for that night. Besides, it looks like you've actually brought us the Alpha. This is my accomplishment, Skiff, not Darlin's. The only thing that snot-nosed genius managed to achieve was watching the Second Caribbean experiment. And that's precisely when anomalies and artifacts too began cropping up outside the zone.
Whoa.
So you knew my artifact was the Alpha all along. Then why the act?
Do you realize the odds that out of all the artifacts, yours was the one we were looking for? I wasn't even hoping for it. But even if I had, why would I tell you that you held the key to the future of humanity in your hands? This was supposed to be my triumph, and mine alone. Not Darlin's, definitely not yours. Sorry.
The Second Caribbean experiment? What's that?
Without the Alpha, Darlin's work was going nowhere. When he realized he couldn't replicate the artifact artificially, he resorted to drastic measures. He tried to repeat the Caribbean experiment. It was our first contact with the noosphere, even before the zone came into being. That's when the first Alpha artifact appeared. I told him it was too risky, but our golden boy was willing to risk the entire world in the name of science. So how did it feel when all that progress came crashing down on your own doorstep?
My home was destroyed because of Darlin's experiment? And you knew about it the whole time?
What? Darlin failed to mention any outside events. And Korshunov conveniently left out who was responsible for your wild goose chase around the zone. Yes, Skiff, I've been aware of this all along. And so have they. Every asshole in this place has an agenda of their own. At least I tried to help you. I warned you about the attack, remember? But that doesn't matter anymore, and I'm running out of time. I've reconfigured the bubble. It'll take you back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Then you can tell Darling what you think about the price he paid for progress.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, here we go. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, that's pretty bad. This will be better, right? We're safe now. No, we are not safe now. Now we're safe, right?
The anomaly in cryptobiology
Now we're safe.
is gone. You took care of it after all. I wish all my colleagues kept their promises like you do. Please come see me. I have something for you. As a stalker, I'm sure you will appreciate it.
Nope. Nothing here still. Alright. That was cool.
I need two in the courtyard. Over.
Where am I supposed to find them for you? You think we're doing any better in here? You ain't the only one the Colonel's fucking with.
Take a smoke break, man. It will calm your nerves.
Wish I could. The brass are prepping for a siege here. Over and out.
It's very dark.
What if the generators aren't going to work? We have no idea whether they are operational.
We don't. Attention. Aegis protocol has been initiated. All staff are required to follow ward instructions. The safety of S.T.A.L.K.E.R personnel is our priority. Thank you for your cooperation.
What do you want from me? Get to the point.
It'll become clear soon enough, Colonel. And no, you won't have to send your men anywhere or put them in danger. For that, we've got...
Speaking of danger...
As I was saying, we need someone who's already got certain qualities. Courage, persistence, endurance...
Any of my men will do.
Not quiet. We need someone who's already had a particular kind of experience in the zone. Basically, we need a stalker. The readings all match up. But to see it with my own eyes, that's something else. A scientific miracle. Alpha. Quarter of century ago, maybe even longer. The artifact that started it all.
It's still going strong, and not just in the zone.
You stalkers with your tall tales. You need to lay up the booze.
The second Caribbean experiment, you asshole! Tall tales, huh? Look at me! I lost everything back on the mainland. And you tell me to lay off the booze?
To the victor go the spoils. This experiment is not going to conduct itself. Stand down.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance at getting control of the anomalous energy. And look, our gamble paid off. As for your home, you can blame the zone, not me.
Cool it, soldier. The second Caribbean experiment didn't go as planned. During the experiment, the group was attacked by S.T.A.L.K.E.R's saboteurs. They're local stalkers, a thorn in my side. And since they achieved what they set out to back then, you can be sure they'll keep trying to get in our way. You're blaming the wrong people, Skiff.
Let's hope that this time, security will be your top priority. So, now that everyone has blown off some steam and is capable of having a civilized conversation, let's move on to the one truly important thing. Science. Do you want to know what's there? Behind the glass? It's the dream of every stalker. The wish granter. Also known as the monolith.
Oh no.
It's not a myth, nor is it a deity. It's a S.T.A.L.K.E.R installation created by scientists from Project X. Instead of rusting away inside the sarcophagus, it's now here at the Institute.
So does this installation really grant wishes?
Well, it can show anyone exactly what they wish to see. A customized illusion of happiness. It's one of its built-in functions. But we're both adults, you and I. We realize that all those who come to the Wish Granter are already enthralled to their own illusions.
Why did you bring the monolith here? Wasn't one failed experiment enough for you?
Skiff, please. Alpha artifacts are a source of power not only for the generators, but for other Project X installations as well. Including those designed to create illusions, like the monolith. If your Alpha artifact activates the monolith now, we'll know it's genuine and can be used with the generators.
My people are trained for this. They will handle it.
The hell they will. It's my artifact. I'll be the one testing it.
Oh no. That's not a good idea, Skiff.
want here, Stalker? Come.
I want the zone to disappear.
What you want here, Stalker? Come.
Humanity is corrupt. Mankind must be controlled.
Yeah, just a disclaimer. This is like Flashbang Simulator right now.
I want to rule the world.
You will receive what you deserve.
I want to be rich.
The time has come. I see your wish.
I want immortality.
This right here, it's like Skip does not learn.
I want this all to end.
He's just testing it, but
I'm putting an end to this farce. Kill the Stalker
Yep, it is the Wish Granter, can confirm. Well, if the artifact works, that was the whole point of that, to test the artifact.
What did you see? What happened in the monolith room?
Nah. You're the one who's gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here. Whose memory did I just see? Why did the ward attack me? Wish Granter my ass.
Calm down, Skiff. Please. That was just a minor distortion. An illusion, nothing more. It's over now.
He's telling the truth, soldier. The installation has been shut down. You're safe.
It didn't seem like an illusion to me. It felt too damn real.
Yeah, illusions don't usually result in injuries.
Everything you saw was a figment of your imagination, Skiff. Your actions, however, had an impact on your environment. That is the reason Zotov was injured, and you were not.
No one would have been injured if the illusions had been stopped sooner.
Shutting the installation down abruptly would have fried Skiff's brain. Irreversibly. I did all I could to avoid that outcome.
Was that another botched experiment, Doc?
I wouldn't call it that. I didn't foresee those sea vestiges, that's true. The monolith showed you someone else's memory. I never expected that. Who knew those tall tales had a basis in reality? But I was sure you'd be fine. It was impossible to calculate the safe level of Psi exposure when the monolith was first created. But it's a different story now. I used the minimal configuration, see? You're safe and sound, and despite some unpleasant side effects, everything went well. The Alpha artifact worked. We can begin the experiment.
Are you planning to use the Wish Granter again?
Why would we do that? It's a relic of the old zone, a distraction for those who manage to enter the sarcophagus. But S.T.A.L.K.E.R doesn't need that. We have the ward to protect us. Besides, even in its prime, this ancient hunk of junk never functioned as intended.
Right.
The last thing I need right now is S.T.A.L.K.E.R fanatics, thank you very much.
What are you gonna do if the connection is successful? How are you gonna use the anomalous energy?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R will become the very thing you Stalkers saw in the monolith. Except, we'll grant wishes for real, and we'll do it for all mankind. The Earth will have an inexhaustible source of energy. We will reach the outer limits of the solar system. We will work wonders.
Are you sure it's safe connecting the artifact to the generators?
There are certain risks, of course. But inaction would be far more dangerous. We must take control of the zone's anomalous energy before disaster strikes. When we connect to the generators, the zone will be eliminated. And the anomalous energy will finally start serving the needs of mankind.
Yes?
I'm waiting for the Stalker, Colonel.
Got it. He'll be there. Go to the projection room, Skiff. She's waiting for you. Good luck.
And Skiff, I'm sorry about your home. I wish great experiments could always be performed without casualties.
Man, look at this guy. That's crazy. There's a floating gun right behind him.
Damn! You're good, soldier. You almost got me there. But it's okay, I'll live. And I'll never make the mistake of helping a stalker again.
Skiff! Thank God you're here. If only Darlin had listened to me, I wouldn't have to cheat. You know that's true. Tell her. I'm begging you.
Your friend is a strange kind of scientist, Skiff. He loves secrets more than discoveries.
He's no friend of mine.
Skiff!
That makes sense. People need more than just a couple of days to really become friends. You need to trust one another, share your secrets. Like the fact that someone stole the scanners from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. just because he was so envious of Dr. Darling. And guided by his co-conspirator Faust, he insisted on murdering every last witness. Including you, of course.
I can
That's
explain
true.
everything.
There's no need to repeat yourself, Professor. This man almost got you killed. So it's up to you to decide his fate.
Let him go.
Professor Herman, you may go.
Skiff! Thank you. Thank you.
Professor. You forgot something.
Goodbye.
Yevhen Martinenko, 25 years old. Born in a small town, loved a good book, but preferred a good fight. Served in the army, upon returning home was engaged in risky part-time jobs. No real friends, no family, just lonely evenings in front of the TV. A while ago, he came home to find his place in ruins. You've been through a lot, Yevhen. Cigarette? After the fire at those apartments, everyone rushed to seek help from officials. But not you, Yevhen. In your search for the truth, you had the courage to enter the zone. Perseverance is an admirable quality, and you've got heaps of it. That's why we can thank you, and you alone, that the scanner is back at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The zone is extremely dangerous to the outside world. But thanks to you, we will soon have its power under control. And in the meantime, you can return to the mainland and move into a beautiful new house.
Sounds great.
You deserve it.
But I want to be there for the experiment. Bread was promised. Now it's time for circuses.
Dr. Darling speaks highly of you, but the experiment requires top-level security. Although, perhaps you could help us in this matter. Someone's planning to stop us, right? Stop us getting what we deserve.
I can't help you. Sorry.
Skiff, come in. Are you there yet?
Oh, Strider.
See if you can get to the labs and find out about the monolith. I'm counting on you, Stalker.
Someone's taking advantage of you again, Yevhen.
Yeah. And you aren't?
Strider has nothing to offer you in return, unlike us. Find him. Ask him to lay down his arms. No war because should begin with bloodshed.
It's not true. The Son of God shed his blood on the cross for me. That's a worthy cause. Yep. We don't do business with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. They're bad folk.
Connection sequence initiated. All authorized personnel are to proceed to their positions. Warning. Beta and Gamma Squad, please proceed to your positions as specified in the new defense plan.
Everyone's in position. We'll begin on your mark.
So Strider was right? The monolith, Skiff, is it really here?
Yeah. I tried it.
And what happened?
I saw what it did to the people before me. How it made them believe in lies. It was wrong.
Then you understand that we have to destroy it.
Dalin said S.T.A.L.K.E.R isn't going to use the monolith anymore. They only needed it to prep for another experiment. They're gonna end all this shit right here, right now. They're gonna destroy the zone.
And you believe that, Skiff? Do you really believe the monolith is just an installation? And they actually know what they're doing? They'll write off all their mistakes as collateral damage in pursuit of the greater good. But we are not some byproducts of their experiments, Skiff. We are human beings. If their plans have any relation to the monolith, we are putting an end to them. These people are not to be trusted. We can't waste any more time. Tell me now, Skiff. Are you with the Ward, or with us?
We'll stop them together.
Then it's settled. You should go.
Warning. Enhanced security protocol is now in place. All personnel are to remain at their workstations. Your clearance level will be restored once the connection is complete. Have a nice
Where the hell have you been? Help me out with these, will ya? One on each hinge should do the trick.
Performing visual analysis. No damage detected.
All right, let's go!
Router ready. Block 5. Waveguide ready.
Back it up.
Got up.
Gateway open. X11. Awaiting connection.
What the fuck?
You alright? Let's go!
S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Request received and
Move out the fucking way!
Connection established.
Step back!
It's done.
You motherfucker!
What about the Stalker? Physical!
Man, that was something. This is new. Whoa. Come to me.
I have to examine you, Doctor. We don't have time for this. Did Korshunov to send his men to the data center? There's a flash drive there with the Institute's entire archive on it. It must not fall into the wrong hands. It contains the telemetry data from the experiment. I have to see it. I have to find out what went wrong.
Faust.
The Crafting Soldiers make progress. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is a brilliant scientist. Nebula,
Man, I feel like I could feel it. That was crazy. That was so, like... I know it's not real, but man, it felt like it. Is it under one of these stairs? It is. There's a backpack here somewhere. That blueprint for the gun. Lord God. No one else. There it is. Return mechanism sleeve tightener. Increases barrel pressure, resulting in increased muzzle velocity. Awesome. Give me the shotgun shells too. And that was so... It gets me every time. I can't... You know what? I'm going to describe it. It felt like the monolith was trying to get me. That's what it felt like.
Where is everyone?
I'll read you. Over.
Finally. Stride went dark and you weren't picking up. You both have to get out of there immediately. The mole's coordinates are on your PDA. Follow the underground tunnel out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I hope we all make it through this in one piece. And that the zone is unharmed.
This might actually be enough to get me through this. Thank you, Lord. More buckshot. I'll take it.